Hello everyone, and welcome to part 1 of What If ThunderWing was in Transformers Prime. So, without further ado, let's kick off this story. So we start this story off in One Shall Rise Part 3, where Optimus puts the energy of the Matrix into Unicron, putting into his slumber, then becoming Orion Pax. Meanwhile, on Cybertron, ThunderWing awakens from a stasis pod.
Master, you have fallen. I sense you, Master. The Matrix shall be destroyed, so that you may awaken once more.
He then thinks to himself,
But I sense my Master is far away from this planet. How am I to get to my Master and the bearer of the Matrix?
He then walks toward Kaon, and he encounters a Decepticon stranded on Cybertron, Shockwave. Identify yourself.
I am ThunderWing, servant of the Chaos Bringer.
Unicron. Impossible. He was terminated centuries ago.
You are wrong, Cybertronian. Where is the bearer of the Matrix?
Optimus Prime. He's on planet Earth. I picked up a communication distress call from him a while ago. ThunderWing then kills Shockwave, ripping him apart.
Optimus Prime. Thank you for your information.
ThunderWing then walks out of Shockwave's lab, thinking how he's gonna get to such a planet called Earth. He soon enough hears a motorcycle engine and sees RC and Jack searching for Vector Sigma. ThunderWing then thinks,
Perhaps they can lead me to this planet called Earth, so that I may destroy the bearer of the Matrix.
and with that, ThunderWing allows the Autobots to get Vector Sigma and Optimus's memory back. And that whole part plays out the same, where they fight off the Insecticon and everything. ThunderWing then catches up to them, leaving through the space bridge to Earth. ThunderWing closes his eyes and then opens it.
I shall walk through that portal and exterminate Optimus Prime, the bearer of the Matrix.
He then walks through the portal, and Megatron turns back at him, and they make eye contact. Who in the universe are you?
I am ThunderWing.
Why are you here, ThunderWing?
Where is Optimus Prime? I must destroy him.
Perhaps we could make a deal, ThunderWing. You will serve me, and in exchange, I will allow you to destroy Optimus Prime.
Very well. Anything to destroy the Prime.
So now we get to the fight with the Spark Extractor, and that all plays out the same until Megatron is walking through the ground bridge, and Bumblebee still goes in and takes the Spark Extractor from him just like in canon. Then drives off with Megatron running out of the ground bridge, and just as Optimus and Ratchet are about to fall back, they are surrounded by Vehicons, and ThunderWing lands down right before Optimus.
Ah, at last, Optimus Prime, the bearer of the Matrix.
Who are you?
I am ThunderWing, your destroyer.
ThunderWing then walks up to Optimus and knocks him out into one of the mountains. Ratchet tries to help Optimus, but is held back by a ton of Vehicons. Megatron is like, yes! Eviscerate him, ThunderWing! Destroy Optimus Prime! Optimus then starts opening fire on ThunderWing, with ThunderWing trying to punch Optimus Prime, but Optimus dodges the punch, also transforming into his truck form and dodging a lot of ThunderWing's firepower, then going up a mountain ramp and landing on top of ThunderWing's head transforming and repeatedly trying to stab him in the head to kill him, with ThunderWing picking up Optimus and tossing him to the ground. ThunderWing then walks up to Optimus, looking down at him.
In the name of my lord and master, you shall perish, Optimus Prime.
He then begins to stomp on Optimus repeatedly. And soon enough, Optimus is really wounded, one more hit away from possibly death. Ratchet wants to go help, but is still being pushed back by Vehicons, with Megatron even starting to smile. At long last, his arch nemesis, Optimus Prime, will be destroyed. And as ThunderWing is about to stomp on Optimus and kill him once and for all, Team Prime rolls in to save Optimus, with RC taking out the Polarity Gauntlet and using it on ThunderWing, levitating him to the sky and knocking him away. RC then distracts Megatron using the Polarity Gauntlet, with Bumblebee and Bulkhead's going to save Optimus and Ratchet. Bulkhead kills all the Vehicons and Bumblebee starts dragging Optimus's body away, with Ratchet and Bulkhead soon assisting Bumblebee, and they make it back into the ground bridge, with RC then driving away into the ground bridge, and Megatron tries to chase them, but he ends up not entering the ground bridge at all. Meanwhile, back at the Autobot base, Optimus is super wounded and is placed on life support. And if you guys think I'm gonna kill off Optimus here, no, I'm not. Just wait a bit, okay? So yeah, he's placed on life support, and that is when the Autobots start questioning, who the hell was that guy beating on Optimus? Ratchet then says, he calls himself ThunderWing. I heard everything. But still, I don't know how Megatron managed to acquire him. Or what? One thing's for sure, we have to fight like we've never fought before, now that this guy is here. That is when they pick up something for a relic. That is where Ratchet then says, go, I'll keep an eye on Optimus. Now you guys are wondering, how about that scout mission where Bumblebee and Bulkhead encounter Mech and Bumblebee gets his T-Cog taken out? Well, they don't go on that mission because they have to be there and care for Optimus. And if you're wondering who falls for the trap, well, Starscream, just like in canon, flies in, but with no Autobots there, he sees that little fake beacon set up by Mech, and soon enough gets tased by Mech. And because no one is here to help Starscream, he is taken to Mech headquarters. And Silas decides to use him to gain information for his future projects. And so I can imagine Silas keeping Starscream alive in some sort of electrical tube and using him for information and such. Soon enough, Bumblebee, Bulkhead, and RC then climb up a mountain where they see Knockout and Breakdown trying to dig something out of the ground, but not wanting the cons to get their hands on a relic. Bumblebee, Bulkhead, and RC engage Knockout and Breakdown in a fight. And yes, while Knockout does have that shield generator relic, there's 3 freaking Autobots versus 2 cons in this fight. So while Bulkhead engages Breakdown, RC and Bumblebee actually overwhelm Knockout to the point where Knockout and Breakdown are actually forced to retreat through a ground bridge. The Autobots then take a look at what the Decepticons were after, and it's none other than the Forge of Solos Prime, which is then returned back to base with RC, Bulkhead, and Bumblebee questioning, what is this? With Ratchet looking at it and being like, Dear Primus, yes, this is what we need. Give it to me, now. Just as they do, Optimus starts flatlining. His spark is going out. Ratchet then puts it onto Optimus Prime's hand, which causes the Autobot base to start glowing. The glowing stops, where the Autobots then see Optimus arise in a brand new body. Autobots let us deal with this ThunderWing. And that's where I'm going to leave it off here, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed part 1, and I'll see you guys in part 2.